Whoever put up these election signs in Rio Grande City now has 13 hours to move them. The signs are on public property and there is an ordinance against that. Code enforcement officers flagged the signs and it is not the first batch they've marked. Here's Channel 5's Tony Velasquez Jr.
As voters turn out in record numbers to cast their ballots, they'll be greeted by poll workers and these guys. Signs, a lot of them.
Any and all signs in this park are not allowed. They violate our sign ordinance, and we're going to make sure that people are following our sign ordinance.
There were a ton of signs all over the boulevard on Britton Avenue when code enforcement went out there this morning.
But before you put that sign in the ground, be sure to know the rules.
How many warnings has the city given out?
They did bring a stack of notices so that they could tag a lot of those signs that were in violation of our sign ordinance. The only issue there is that there were more signs than notices. So at some point they had to go and make more copies.
You could be violating a city ordinance or be on a historic landmark like here in Rio Grande City.
We have given people notice. They were tagged that they have 24 hours to remove these signs.
What happens if they don't pick up their signs within that 24 hours?
Good question. So if they don't pick up those signs, the city would be forced to have to remove those signs. And when that happens, there could be a fee.
And rest assured, Rio Grande City code enforcement is not playing favorites.
There's some controversy, some people that make it political, that it has to do with Republican or Democrat, and I just want to say that it has nothing to do with politics.
You have Trump signs and you have Biden signs right next to each other, and they're all tagged. So it has nothing to do with partisanship or any political affiliation. We just want to make sure that we keep our city beautiful, and those signs have a place that they can be, and we just hope that they have them in the right place.
So to avoid being fined, if you own a sign that's been recently tagged, contact the city's code enforcement office at 488-8728. In McAllen, Tony Velasquez Jr., Channel 5 News at 10.